Hey guys, what is up? Beer Rap Jr. here, back again with another Marvel Snap deck build video. Today we are going over ongoing Galactus. Let's get into it. So this is kind of a sneaky, unconventional Galactus build that I wanted to try out. So it has ongoing. So let's take a look at some of those ongoing. We have Mr. Fantastic ongoing adjacent locations have +2 power, so you play that in the middle. So the thing with this deck is we're never going to play Galactus in the middle. Most of the time it's left or right. And with Annihilus coming out, like, we don't really want to play it on the right-hand side if we start seeing negative numbers happening. But we do have Cosmo, we do have Echo, or a little bit of counter control. We have Forge in here to buff Galactus if need be on turn 5. We also have, like I said, Echo in here. After your opponent plays ongoing cards here, remove its abilities. It's 23. When this is discarded or destroyed, regenerate it at a random location. You get +1 energy. So this is just if we happen to get Galactus off, we get an extra buff from X23 wherever they're at. But they can't be played where we are gonna play Galactus, obviously. Same thing with Wolverine. When this is discarded or destroyed, regenerate it with +2 power at a random location. Okay, so hopefully we can have X23 and or Wolverine, one of those two down, so we get an extra 2 or 4 power at the location. We have Green Goblin once we figure out what location we want to play Galactus at, we're going to try to Green Goblin that. We have Mr. Fantastic, like we said. Forge, give the next card you play +2. Cosmo, it's an ongoing, so unreveal abilities won't happen here. We have Wave, just in case on turn 4 we want to play Galactus on 5. And then we have other things we can do. We have Super Skrull, ongoing. Has the ongoing effects of all enemy cards. So if they play like Iron Man, that is, I mean, especially if they have Iron Man in a lane if they drop Iron Man on a lane after we play Galactus with like another card or something, we can steal their ability. That's not the only reason why, but we have Miss Marvel, ongoing adjacent locations where your cards have unique cost, +5 power. Now we're not really going to use Miss Marvel almost ever. Miss Marvel is there just in case we don't draw Galactus. Miss Marvel is plan B, because we can get away with Mr. Fantastic, Miss Marvel, and Klaw on the middle lane, as long as we have like Cosmo or Echo, so no one swipes us with Rogue or something like that. And we have Klaw, ongoing. The location to the right has +6 power. So why do we have Klaw? Because mainly we can boost the right-hand lane with Mr. Fantastic and Klaw and get 8+ power over there, and then Galactus makes it 13. No one's going to beat 13 in the right-hand location. This is risky, high risk, high reward. Let's get into it. Ongoing Galactus surprise. This might work, this might not work. I already tried it once, and it worked pretty decent, but it wasn't the effect that I wanted. We have Gamma Lab over here, so we already know that what's going to happen here is, you know, most likely we're not going to be able to play Galactus here at this location at all. But that is fine. We can forge their Iron Fisting. So we are going to forge. And because we have that, I'm just going to Cosmo Super Flow right now. I'm going to buff Cosmo, Super Flow it. I don't have priority, but that's okay. Because essentially we have the third lane that we'd be able to Galactus, hopefully. Now they just wasted their Iron Fist on a Hulk Buster, so they don't get 2 Hulks at Gamma Lab. Now hopefully cards here have +1 power. This is okay. Let's play Echo here. Actually, I'm sorry. Let's play Echo at Super Flow and Wolverine. We'll play both Super Flow and Echo. Wolverine and Echo at Super Flow, and that way, no matter what, next turn they can't do anything at Super Flow, so they're actually going to want to play at Xander. We only have one more turn if we get lucky with Wave that we need to wait for Galactus. We have Super Skrull, so we will play Super Skrull over here with the Hulk. Turn 5, we are going to Klaw Super Flow. So Galactus has that buff at Xandar. Okay. So they just snapped. We are clawing at 5. I don't know what they're going to do, but we're clawing at 5. We're going to have 6 power at Xandar. Galactus plus the Xandar buff is going to put us at 12 when we reveal. And we're not going to have priority. But hopefully we are winning that location. But it might not look like it because it looks like Hulks are going to freaking come over there. So Galactus is out of the question. Unfortunately. But we have priority now. And that's okay. We have priority. Hulk is a 6, so we're not running Galactus. We're going to try to win this with Miss Marvel. So I'm going to put Klaw over there. So that is a 6, a 5, and a 4. We have a 3 and a 1. And a 2. And we are just going to play Miss Marvel. And that's it. We'll see what happens. We've obviously given up completely on Xander. They moved some stuff over. Miss Marvel gave a little gut punch to Gamma. Heimdall, see, this is a little interesting here. Now they're pushing everything over. Didn't work because he played Heimdall at Cosmo in the middle lane. Oh, wow. What just happened? Cosmo. Guys, we're playing that one more time because we did not get that. Now you see how risky this is, right? Playing an ongoing Galactus. That means we're really restricted to the first or third lanes. So we are going to play Echo in the middle because we're always probably going to play 4 cards in the middle. We're playing Klaw on turn 5 in the middle. The X Mansion is going to add a random card for each player in the middle lane. They already have Chavez, so that's not looking good. Super risky so far. Your power here. Okay, let's Green Goblin them at Nexus. So they have a discard deck. Let's Green Goblin them, get them back down to 0. Now they have two cards on that lane. We played Nakia. Well, we got Mirage, we got Nakia. Let's go ahead and wave. And X23. So they decided to play Morbius at the Echo location. Wong, Blade, Wave. This is the risky part right here. Because if I don't beat him by 5 at Nexus, we lose. And I don't have priority. Let's go. Let's go! Let's go! Whoa! Oh! Dope. We got that Wolverine. Oh, and it didn't even land there. X23. Wolverine. They only have 1 card they can play. And unless it's a power card, actually, what do they have? I don't know. I think we're just gonna play Blade because he is the biggest power right now. He's probably playing Apocalypse. I could have played Cosmo. Yeah, I'm glad I played Blade because I would have lost. Guys, what a dope deck. Now this is super high risk, high reward. But it was fun. It was fun playing X23, playing Wolverine. We didn't get to have Klaw or Mr. Fantastic out to kind of buff the lane, but you guys understand the concept, right? Every deck I show you isn't going to be like the greatest deck out there, but it shows you, hey, how can you mix some of these core abilities in this game? Like, how can we mix some ongoing to, like, indirectly buff a Galactus deck, right? I mean, it's like a surprise Galactus. There's definitely some cards we can take out. We probably don't need Miss Marvel. If we're going purely for Galactus, we probably don't need Super Skrull, but I like both of those cards in here in case we don't draw Galactus. Then it's more like an ongoing deck, right? A little bit of ongoing with, we're throwing in Wolverine and X-23 with Wave. It's a little bit of a technical deck with Green Goblin, Mr. Fantastic. You have to know where you're playing in your lanes. Sometimes I mess that up, but you get really restricted really quickly. I think this deck would rely heavily on RNG. We might even take out X-23 for Vatu, just so we know from the get-go whether the third lane is going to be good for Galactus or not, even if we get Galactus or not, does that make sense? So there's definitely some cards we can replace in this deck that I think it will make it more consistent, because it doesn't matter how awesome your win is unless you can do it more often. I mean, it is really cool to see some really cool wins, rare, awesome, crazy wins, but I like playing decks that make me win consistently, and I think this Galactus deck has potential. What would you guys put in this deck? Remember, it's an ongoing themed deck, so obviously Klaw is going to weigh in from the middle location to the third lane more often than Mr. Fantastic just giving Galactus as an OG boost to 7. We could Forge. You know, we can play Wave and Forge on 4 and get Galactus up to what, a 7. So there's a little bit there. What do you guys think? Let me know. I make decks every single day for you guys. And that's my phone going off. Okay, let's turn that off. Every day, I make a Marvel Snap deck build. Please comment, like, subscribe if this is the type of content you guys like seeing. It helps YouTube know that, hey, we like Fear's videos. Can you recommend them more? It helps me know that this is the type of content you want to see me create. And I like creating Marvel Snap decks. It's really fun. So I'm just giving you guys ideas. This deck is not perfect. I don't play perfect. I actually just press record and play. So you'll see a lot of me just playing decks and messing up. And that's okay. I'm learning here too. Even though I'm almost 6K collector level, that doesn't really mean much. That means I just played a lot and I've been playing for a while now. So thank you guys so much again. I will be back again tomorrow with another Marvel Snap deck build. I'll see you later.